All right, everyone, welcome to our Tuesday team call. I'm Emily Otten, and I am so excited. A lot of us just got back from Juice Plus Live in Phoenix, Arizona, and we have lots of fun things to share. I know we're going to be getting together tonight in St. Louis, Missouri at Jeanette's house, but if you are not in St. Louis, don't worry. We are going to recap some of it today and some of it also next week. There was just so many incredible things. First of all, it was so good to be together. And I'm going to move fast today. So if you don't move fast, that's okay. Just know that it's recorded to Facebook, Team Legacy Peak. And if you're not on Facebook, we do our best to put it on the Team Legacy YouTube page. So we're glad you're here. I know there's so many exciting things to share, and I'm just going to jump right in. So first of all, if you are newer to our team, welcome. This is our Team Legacy Peak call that we have every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we love to start the call with just kind of reminding all of us what there are three main things that we do in this business. Number one, we eat and share Juice Plus. So hopefully, if you're newer to Juice Plus, you're really adapting the daily habit of just getting functional food and conditioning your cells with Juice Plus. Number two, we build a qualified business, and that looks like about 18 quads or 24 trios. Don't worry, this isn't something you build overnight, but you can move to that qualifying your business pretty quickly, even if you do this very part-time. And number three, we invite others to join you, and we teach them to do the same. And so I'm just really grateful to be a part of this Team Legacy Peak. There's so many of us that just buddy up together, and we just support each other in so many ways. And it's good to know that in all the things we're going to share today, these are the three main things that we focus on. So like I said, I'm moving fast, but hang with me because there are lots of good things. So I'm going to kind of do some like housekeeping or updates, because there are always updates and just things that the company's rolling out. Of course, we just got some updates at conference. And so I want you guys to know, if you are not already on the boards app, this is the Campbell Team board. This is the main board that we use. You might be in some other boards as well, but this is the Campbell Team board. And anything, if you're ever feeling like you just need a good update, this is a news and info folder that I'm going to click on. And there are all of the main updates in this folder. One of them being the close of business dates, and like, oh my gosh, if you're going for a goal this month, if you're going for qualifying your business, it's good to know. And I will touch on this at the end of the call too, but we actually have until Sunday, obviously, April 30th at 11:59. All of those orders are automatically on April business. But if you're going for a big goal and you need that extra day, we call it Qualifiers Day, and it's May 1st. And you have to call in the orders and manually move them back. And I believe Juice Plus is open until 6 p.m. Central Time. So all of those good details are in here. There is a customer incentive right now that any new customer that places a berry capsule order, this could be just a berry capsule order, or it could be a trio or a quad. So anything that includes a berry capsule, they are going to get a bag of one free pouch of Juice Plus berry chewables. So this is just kind of to give them a little bonus. Sometimes people don't even know it's coming. It just comes with their order, and that's a nice surprise. But sometimes this is a great way to kind of reach out to someone. If someone's on the Duo, you can upsell a customer and get them started on, have them order a separate brand. It has to be a brand new order of berry capsules, and then they'll get the berry chewables for free. So that's fun. That's our customer incentive. If you don't know, we have officially launched the Soy Free Complete. Right now, it's only available to partners. It is coming soon to customers. I don't think we heard a date. Did we hear a date? Jeanette's the face that I can see.
I think they said towards the end of the year.
Okay. So right now they're really just trying to, have a soft launch for the partners. And I know there's a couple different ordering options. So if you, I know some partners are placing orders and doing samples for their customers, their prospects that are interested in soy free. Personally, I don't have an issue with the original Complete, so I might order some just to have for samples, but I plan to stick to our original Complete, and it's good to at least try. And here's some like comparison options. So comparison sheets compared to our Perform and our original Complete. So that is all under Soy Free Complete. There's a brand new new partner incentive this month, which I feel like kind of got pushed out so quickly. And then we were getting ready for Juice Plus Live, and you may or may not have heard about it, but there is still, we have until obviously next Monday, May 1st with Qualifiers Day to close this up. Any new partner that joins in the month of April and they order, it's all the way down here in little print. They at least have a $200 plus order, which could be a duo order, even if it's on installments. It could be a Berry and Omega order. Anything that's over a $200 value, they are going to receive 1 pouch of Vanilla Complete, 1 pouch of Chocolate Complete, and 1 pouch of Perform, which is a $144 value. So this is a great way for a new customer who's coming in, might want to sign up as a partner, do their Partner Plus, order their capsules, and they're going to be able to taste all of these incredible options, Complete and Perform, for free. So that is fun. It's a great way to kind of maybe reach out to a customer who's a raving fan or a prospect who's maybe thinking of a partner.
Oh, great.
Make sure all the people are muted. Okay, so that's our April incentive that goes until the end of the month. If you have specific questions, there is an FAQ document on here. So once again, boards is the best place to be with all of the news. And I think I don't want to miss anything. I have a couple more things with updates and housekeeping. Okay, so there's this Tower Garden incentive, I believe was just launched at Juice Plus Live. So if you weren't at live, this might be the first time you're hearing this, but if you have not sold a Tower Garden in over 36 months, which was March of 2020, or if you're a brand new partner, you can actually be incentivized with starting to share Tower Gardens more. So on top of the sales commission, you will receive a $50 bonus payment. I was just reading through this morning. I'm not sure if it's for each Tower Garden or if it's just a one-time $50 bonus. We are giving an extra $50 when they sell their first Tower Garden or their first Tower Garden in 36 months. So it's just for the first Tower Garden that's placed. They really are just, there's so many exciting things coming with our Tower Garden. And if you don't know much about it, I always say, if you don't have a Tower Garden, most likely you won't sell one. So now is the time to jump in and join us. And it looks like you will earn an extra $50. I'm not clear on if you are a partner and you order your own Tower Garden. I'm not sure if that applies or not. Julie, do you know? It
I
doesn't.
don't think so. I think it's just a Tower Garden order. So I believe so.
Okay, so that's pretty cool. And there's some really cool things in here on the FAQ. There's a new Facebook page that you can join. It's called the Growers Guild. And yeah, there's just some awesome things coming. So Tower Garden update, there you go. And of course, our update to our Healthy Starts for Families program starts on May 1st, which just means that right now, the child's only getting Juice Plus free for 4 years, but now they are extending it to where, depending on how old they are, they can get it for free up to 25 years old until they turn 26. I did confirm that with Juice Plus Corporate this morning. And it's going to be a little bit more of a contribution from the partner standpoint. So there's an increase to $20 a shipment. Right now it's 16-ish a shipment. And so this is just a good reminder that if you're going to sign someone up on the Healthy Starts, you just want to be really clear with them. Make sure they're like committed to eating their Juice Plus. It's not just someone maybe wanting to try it, because if they cancel on their second shipment, then you contributed all that money. They didn't really get the full experience of the Juice Plus experience. So just really having that conversation. I always let people know this is a program. The child is free, but I actually contribute as part of being your Juice Plus sponsor, your Juice Plus partner. I do contribute to your family having a good experience. And so I'm just really transparent with them. And I always help them get started off on a really good, their first 30 to 60 to 90 days is the most important. And then if it's your personal order, there's an increase on if it's your family's personal Healthy Starts order. I know there is a bit of I think that's a little bit different of a contribution. So all of the details are in here. You can read the difference of like who pays what. I always say, I don't worry about the dollars and the cents. I have built my business over the last 10 years on the Healthy Starts. It's a really small part that comes out of our paycheck. And obviously doing such an incredible impact on helping kids eat Juice Plus for free. So it's going from being free for 4 years, and as long as the adult keeps ordering, they technically can get it free from ages 4 up until when they turn 26, which is incredible. So okay, and one last thing, if you don't already know this, I talked about qualifying your business earlier on the 3 things that we do. And if you are a qualifier, you will notice that you are now going to be receiving leads from the company. I believe Madeline Mueller is one of our new qualifiers, and she just received her first lead from the company. And so when someone just goes to juiceplus.com and they order without a partner, that order gets assigned to some partner out in the field. And if you are a qualifier, which you have to be at least be QSC, and then those who are PB qualified can receive leads from the company. So go get qualified. This is a brand new change. It's an incentive to, of course, build some of your customer base. And there's some FAQs on here as well about who's eligible and all of those things. So those are the start of my updates. I have a couple of save the dates. So if you are a calendar person, if you don't have your calendar on you right this second, or your planner, just type it in your phone. I'm going to close out of here and share my screen. There's 3 main save the dates that I want you to have. The first one is our St. Louis regional, June 9th and 10th. So whether you are in St. Louis or not, we encourage you to travel to St. Louis this summer, June 9th and 10th. Leanne Harris, she is going to be speaking on Friday night on planting seeds of change. She has a background in plant-based education. She's been in the healthcare professional field for over 30 years, and she's an incredible speaker. I'm really excited to have her in St. Louis. So it's $10 for Friday night only, or you can, let's see, oh my gosh, my screen, so many things, or you can buy an all weekend ticket. And Saturday is more of like a business focused training that you're going to be poured into from all different leaders in our field and our community. And Chief Revenue Officer Sean Hopkins is going to be joining us. So that's on Saturday from 9 to 2 in St. Louis. Lunch is provided, and the all weekend early bird price is $55. As of now, I think I had maybe heard the early bird pricing was going to be moved longer. I'm not sure, but for now it's $55. It's on preventionstl.com. Everything's live on there. So those are the 2 first save the dates. And let's see, Level Up is August 12th, Saturday, August 12th. We are going to be hosting, I know, a bigger group in St. Louis, hopefully, so that we can all come together. It's Saturday, August 12th from 8 to, this first part is from 8 to 10:30 Pacific Standard. So what is that? 10 to 12:30 Central Time, maybe. I'm really bad about time changes, you guys, but maybe they might have the time on
8 p.m. Mountain. It's 8 p.m. Pacific time. So it would be 6 p.m. our time. Did I just say PM? That doesn't make sense.
AM. This part, the second part, the first part is kind of geared towards product that you can invite people into, I believe. And then the second session throughout the whole day, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard, is going to be more of a business training. So if you've been a part of Level Up, you know how incredible it is. There's so much energy. Hopefully we're going to get together a group in St. Louis, but if you're not in St. Louis, you can gather a group in whatever city you're in and watch this virtually, and you can get your tickets at yourleveluptickets.com. And I know the corporate is starting to sponsor this event, so there's going to be a lot of energy poured into it. They really want us to kind of feed into this event in between Juice Plus Lives. That being said, I know I told you guys I was moving fast today. Before I forget, because of course it's one of our most important events throughout the whole year, is the next Juice Plus Live is October 26th to the 28th. I don't have a flyer to pull up, but you can find all of the details at juiceplusliveapp.com. Julie, you want to type that in the comments? juiceplusliveapp.com. We'll be in Charlotte, North Carolina, which is a city that we've never been to before. So that is really exciting. So all of those things to say, this all hits at such a fabulous time. You might be feeling like, oh my gosh, that's a lot, but it is April 25th. So I just want to encourage you guys to close the month strong. Doesn't matter if you, like, maybe you're not going for a really big goal, but you're like, okay, how can I close the month strong when I'm, don't have this big audacious goal that I'm going for? I just want to encourage you to find something to go do to finish the month strong, because some tips to help you finish strong. Number one, leaders close their month with energy and they build momentum for the next month. So however you finish the next 6 days is how you're going to lead into May 1st. Don't wait until May 1st to start reaching out to some customers, reaching out to prospects, inviting into these events. You can start today, and we're going to give you guys some action steps at the end of this call. So if you're with us live, you're watching the recording, make sure to stick around until the end, because I'm going to give you guys, we're releasing a new 30-day challenge we're all going to jump in and do together. That's just one daily habit a day. So number 2, it's not about hitting the numbers. It's about being the person that goes for it. Who puts their best foot forward is who leads from the front. So just have some type of goal. It's not about necessarily getting all wrapped up in the numbers, but just going for something. Your future team will duplicate your work. So if you close strong, your team will close strong, and what the mind believes it can achieve. So believe that anything can happen. Reach out to people about the new the Shake It Up, new partners joining, getting their complete and their perform for free. Obviously the berry and the chewable incentive. So there are so many action steps that you can go do, but I just encourage you guys not to wait until May 1st to kind of, feeling like a new month energy. You can end the month with the same energy that you will start the month with. So I'll pop that image into our chat so you guys have it and you can share it with your teams. Maybe come up with maybe you have a goal of getting, 2 more customers or 5 more customers. If you have anyone on your team close to qualifying, reach out to them, lock arms with them. I know I have a handful of people that are just super close, and it doesn't just happen automatically. You have to get, into the conversations, into the reach outs, into the follow-ups. And sometimes people don't know where to start. So be with your people, lock arms with them, and do it with them. Okay, so that being said, it's already 12:20. I feel like I've been talking this whole time. I have been. I am going to have 2 incredible ladies share their takeaways from the Juice Plus Live. Like I said, this is just a little sneak peek of what we had from our weekend together. We're going to share more next week, but there was incredible speakers all weekend long. I know if you took the time to show up and invest your time and money to be there, I'm just excited to hear what people have to say. So first, I'm going to bring on Jeannie, Jen Jury's mom, which I think maybe I heard bits and pieces about how you maybe came for Jen, but then you realized, wow, this is really incredible. So Jeannie, if you are on, I would love for you to unmute yourself and share with us your takeaways and why you're glad that you came.
I see you're trying to unmute for some, maybe can you ask her to unmute him?
To unmute, but it's still not. If you click on the screen, Jeannie, and then bottom left-hand corner, there should be a little microphone. I just asked her, maybe that. Having someone help her. And we can come back to you too if you need a minute or 2. I know sometimes Zoom is tricky. Okay.
Okay, you play with it and then we'll go to Carrie.
Okay. Yeah, stay unmuted, so we'll have you on. Okay, well, I'm going to bring on Miss Carrie Hicks. Carrie Hicks has been a part of our community for a few years now. She's been qualified for 41 months in a row, and she decided to show up to Juice Plus Live. I think it was your first live since St. Louis. Not that it was all of our first live, I think, since St. Louis, because we didn't go to Anaheim. Well, Atlanta. I'm getting all the dates confused. Anyways, Carrie, I would love to hear just why you decided to show up, what you got out of it, and what you're excited about moving forward.
All right. Hi, everybody. I really came, the bottom line, I think, is for community. I just felt like I needed that. I'm up in Wisconsin, and just kind of, aside from so many people and things going on in St. Louis and other areas, that I really needed the community and the contact. And it wasn't just the people that I knew that I was definitely looking forward to seeing, but it was so nice to meet so many new people. And as I looked around when we would gather, there's a lot of new people and that I hadn't personally met. And so, that was a blessing in itself. there's so many things to take away, and I thought this conference was phenomenal. Now, I've only been to 2 other ones besides this, but I thought the speakers, I liked all of them. I always love the NMD speeches. I think they're motivational. I like how they just talk about, where they came from as they started their journey. But for me, and I shared this at the luncheon, is John Gordon was still my favorite. I just really enjoyed him. The positivity that he talked about so much. I liked his little acronym with TUNE, where it's trusting and the truth. You being the unite with love and those positive thoughts that go with that. The end, neutralize that negativity. And I think it's everybody, but my mind, sometimes that negativity just seeps in, and you have to try to reverse that. And so that, and then E being for elevate, whether it's your mood, the performance, people, anyone around you, things that you're doing, your train of thought, everything. So just tuning in there. And then the other thing, besides talking to yourself, instead of listening to yourself, which I like that comment, was be a shark and go find food. So that was probably my biggest takeaway was John Gordon.
I love that. I think I missed the shark quote. I was taking notes like so fast, but I think I missed the shark thing. John was incredible. And I love that you just kind of went over the TUNE thing. He just talked about acting like a rookie and showing up. And I think we all have negative thoughts creep in. I mean, if you don't, I would love to know how you were raised, but it's so, innate in us. But he just said, don't listen to yourself so much, like talk over that voice, and so I'm going to announce something about John Gordon at the end of the call that you'll have a chance to kind of join in with us and get a piece of that. So thank you, Carrie, for sharing. And we miss you, but we're so glad that you came, because now you get to go back and pour into your community in Wisconsin. And of course, a lot of us are in St. Louis, but not everyone is. And so I think just showing up and getting to meet people from the team and getting to realize the community you have, whether you are in St. Louis or not, it's a really special team to be a part of. So thank you for sharing. And thank you for coming. Okay, Jeannie, it looks like you got unmuted. So go ahead and share with us. Love to hear from you.
Okay, am I on?
Yep.
Can you hear me? Okay. Well, I really overall enjoyed the conference, being with all the team people. I was really impressed with the amount of doctors that are actually partners. So not so much that they take it and recommend it, but they really believe in it by also promoting, by selling it. So that was a wow factor for me. I also enjoyed the speakers. What John Gordon said, the first afternoon was a little bit okay, but he really wowed me the first day of the conference. That second day, I liked the small ego, big mission that he came across with. And I liked hearing the history of the company with John Blair. I never get tired of hearing Jess and Julie talk about Smokey and Dr. Smokey and talk about that. I love all the details they have, but what he said about all the minute details of how that company came together, it just made me so proud and appreciative of the stamina they had to keep going and right the wrongs that happened in the beginning to make everything perfect as to what it is by doing what they did. And I think the timeline was good in hearing all that. I loved hearing from the OBGYN, Joseph Pohl, the whole prenatal thing of this is the new prenatal, again, being a former nurse and now retired. That's amazing that, it has the power to, help promote the good health for mamas to bring their babies in, and it has everything. So all those things were very impressed. I was impressed with that. And I didn't know a darn thing about flower gardens till I got to that conference. So when that man got up from Quebec and talked about his journey, it brought me to tears. And I think everyone else that got up and gave him that standing ovation. So for him to do what he did with that was simply amazing. And, you know, again, a lot of people talk about the cost of what it takes to buy the capsules, and he's just knocking these gardens out right and left, selling them to everybody. And I mean, it's amazing what the priorities are of people. So I loved it. I loved it all. I love the sayings. I love the leadership. I love the relationships of the 4 C's. I love the mission statement. So, you know, Kale, yeah, I loved it all. I mean, I was happy to be there, happy to be a part of that team. And, you know, it was good for me. It was a really good experience. It was really good experience. And I did walk away with gratitude of being on the product. I checked out of the hotel, and the guy that checked me out, I tried to got his number, and I already sent him the information. So he said, you know, I probably need some kind of nutrition. I said, well, I got just a thing for you. And then we went to another hotel for a little R&R afterwards. And I actually sent the Uber driver the information too. So I'm trying. So,
Oh my gosh.
anyway, that's all I have to say.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much for sharing. You got us all fired up. How do you see if Jennifer, or if Jen, your daughter, were to come back from conference and try to put all of that? I mean, you just have to be there, right? You just have to be there. Like,
you gotta be. I do have to say that I think the way it's set up, having this renewal every 6 months with the conference, I think some people need that. I think most people need that. And I think people that are, you know, wanting to get to that place, you know, wherever you want in your life, it's good. It's good for everyone. I mean, we're all different walks of life, but it's good. It's good to get there. It's good to stay there. And it's good to grow every day. And when you stop learning, I think, you know, it's time to lay down forever. But I don't think we're there, any of us, that yet. So.
dang, Jeannie. All right. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing. Now I know gets her energy. It's so
Now
true.
I know where Jake.
I got chills when you were talking about the John Blair piece, though, because I've been eating Juice Plus for 10 years, and it even elevated my belief more. And it made me so proud to know that, like, all of those things, like you said, all of the accidental no's led us to where Juice Plus is at today. So definitely built my belief. And then after Dr. Pohl talked, I was like, I literally was sitting next to Jen and Jeannie. I was like, getting my Juice Plus out, taking my Juice Plus. I'm like, oh, this makes me want to eat it even more. Yeah, we all got our Juice Plus out.
Did the same thing. I took my Juice Plus out and ate it as he was talking. I was like, oh my God, so good.
Yeah, girl. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, so for those of you who weren't with us and you're like, okay, I want to jump into this energy, I want to do this with you guys, we are going to be starting a 30-day consistency chain challenge. I'm going to share my screen here. We're going to keep this love, serve, grow theme. And this is a consistency chain that's really just this idea to touch your business every day. I know the last love, serve, grow challenge was 5 habits a day. And if you want to do more than one a day, I highly encourage you to, but we're just going to say, touch your business in one way or another. And so we're starting on May 1st. So we will send this out so you can print it out, and just 1 habit a day. We gave 12 ideas over here. You don't have to stick to these ideas. If you have something off of this that you want to do, great. But these are really, I mean, the 12 main things we do. Of course, there are some not on here, but for the main part of our business, new product reach out, new business reach out, 3-way connection call, hosting an event, inviting to an event, following up, customer connection call, getting your customers on the phone with yourself and maybe a third person. I think always a third person, getting to know where they're at in their journey, upselling them on maybe a product they're not already taking, starting a new conversation with someone. And then yellow, those are all green light activities. So we like to say those are income producing activities. And then the yellow light is really more so long-term growth. They're important, but they're not going to necessarily build your paycheck this month. Posting on social media, reading 10 pages of a personal growth book, watching a Juice Plus video from boards, building your memory jogger. So those are some ideas. We're starting on May 1st, going until the 31st. We're not having a buy-in or anything this time. It's really just, this is an action step of ready, set, go. Let's all touch our business in some way, shape, or form. And of course, we have these Tuesday calls every Tuesday at noon. So you can plug in, like Carrie and Jeannie both said, getting close to the community and staying close. We need our cup filled so that we can go out and fill others' cups. And then I love that Carrie talked about John Gordon. We are going to, I'm going to just put together a Voxer group with people that want to jump in and read his book, The Energy Bus. I've read it before in the past. I know Carrie used this as a piece in her classroom when she was teaching years ago. And it's just an incredible book. It's a great way to, there's principles in this book that you can use in our business, but also in your life outside of our business. So once again, we're also starting on May 1st. If you read 10 pages a day, we should be done by May 21st, maybe even before then. And I'm just going to have a Voxer chat for those of you guys who want to, share your takeaways. We're not going to necessarily have a Zoom call. So if you want to jump in and read that book, I invite you to, and he has a ton of other amazing books. So thank you, Jeannie and Carrie, for sharing. Thank you everyone for being on. I know we went a couple minutes over, but if you need to know any of those dates or any of the things, we're going to pop everything into our chats and on the Facebook group. And this was streamed live in there. So thank you guys for being on. I know we're all, riding the wave from Juice Plus Live and getting, fired up for the next 5 months and what to do and where to get started. So if you're in St. Louis, join us tonight at Jeanette's house. We're going to be doing a conference recap from 6 to 8, and we would love to see you there. So thank you everyone for being on today.